Mm. Hey Luffy, how you doing? I'm mixing it up a little bit. I'm going to be doing a Craven, Cottage and Fantom Park for the next month. Or two, however long it takes. I don't want to keep building the same stadium every day. I get bored building the same one. I'm going to be alternating on days. So I'll be building this one day, Fantom Park the nights, and this and Fantom Park, so on. So this will be Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Fantom Park will be Tuesday, Thursday for the next few weeks. Wait, hold on. Yeah, sorry, I got it. How are you doing, man? Oh dear. You know what, actually, let's try grey concrete powder. See how that looks. These stands are very steep, I guess we could say, for lack of a better word. And I will be streaming 4 PM till 6 PM every day this week, and probably every weekday after this for the foreseeable future. what I'm looking for. Oh. So. Yeah. Yeah. It's better. You gotta go, not a problem, Luffy. Take care, man. Have a good day. Oh, don't you love Haribos? Yo, MS, how you doing, bro? Welcome. I'm very good, thank you. How are you? That's good to hear, my dude. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Yo, Holder, how you doing, bro? Yeah, hopefully it will be. How did the stream go last night? I had to clock out. Finally you can build, nice. Let's go. I quite like Craven Cottage. It looks really nice. Stream is great, very chilled. Hey! It's good to hear. Finally got to put a voice here. First time hearing your voice. It's always new. Never know what to expect when it's the first time hearing someone's voice. I'm always like, ooh, I wonder. I'm not gonna lie. When I heard Kyle talking at the start of the stream when it will lose, I thought, oh, you. I thought, wait, I'm sure he's not American. Pretty generic accent, eh? I don't know, everybody sounds like me up here, so... Any accent from anywhere else, just like, hey. I know, Alex built this at one point. I've done that wrong, by the way. Usually do. Usually do it wrong. I don't know why, but the stands at Craven Cottage seem to be incredibly steep. Behind the goals they do. Not really sure why. Looks good though. I remember sitting on that stand. Tuesday night match. FA Cup 4th round replay. 0-0. 1 minute added time. In 120th minute and we scored in front of away fans. 2,000 away fans. Yes, I have. I'm going to be building the expansion along with this. So this is going to be the away end that I'm working on. So the expansion will be that side. I'm not sure which design to do. I'm not sure whether I should do the design that's going to come with it or the old design. I think the old design looks really, really nice. I love the old design for their expansion. But then for authenticity, I'm probably best doing the new one. It looks pretty much the same. It's a bit less glass. And for glass everywhere is a really nice touch, you know. It looks really cool though. How are you doing anyway, dude? Guys, how you doing, bro? I bet you get asked that question a lot, Alder. Stadium of the Month video. Hey. What Stadium of the Month? Is this like a new thing you're doing, or...? Yeah, everyone keeps asking me to make a corner tutorial. I've never done a tutorial video, so I don't really know how to do it. I'm kinda nervous actually, I don't really know what I'm doing. Is it normal to still get nervous about streaming? I mean, I've been streaming on Twitch for nearly 2 years. I've been streaming on YouTube for a little bit. I still get a bit nervous every time. Oh, what am I doing? Every time I switch my stream on. I am looking forward to that. You know, Steve's holding that competition for his stadium build. I think entries are meant to be in today, and I was meant to get it finished, but I don't know if I'll get it finished in time. I'm still gonna release it, even if I had to release it late. I'll still release it. And yeah, I imagine you were. Is it your first stream? Like your first ever stream? Wow. That's crazy, man. I remember my first ever stream. I didn't talk on my first ever stream. To be fair, I didn't talk on maybe my first 30 or 40 streams. I used to speedrun Spyro and I used to turn my mic off because I was like, not embarrassed as such, I just didn't know what to say. Bit antisocial, I guess. I was actually watching a friend of mine, who I met through speedrunning, that got me able to talk on stream. We didn't have a conversation about it or anything, but I could tell from watching him when he streamed, he was really nervous when he talked. He's still really nervous now when he talks, but he still did it. And that just kind of gave me the courage to start talking a bit. So I tried it a few times, and eventually I got used to it. I think it's just one of those things, mate. The more you do it, not easier it becomes, but the more, what's the word I'm looking for? The more accustomed you become, I guess. You know what? You know what's really crazy, Aish? Well, you've just asked. A lot of people have asked me that as well. You know, I think me and Holder are the only two to have done it. Or was it PreFX who did it? I can't remember. I thought it was you who did it, Holder. The amount of times people have requested, can you do Tottenham's new stadium? And I'm like, done it. Like I was asking yesterday on stream, I says, is there anything anyone wants me to build? And people kept shouting out these stadiums like, oh, it was PreFX, was it? Everyone was like, try Newcastle. I put Newcastle out like a month ago. I've done it. Oh, try do Anfield. I've done Anfield. Yo, Leafy, how you doing, bro? To be fair, we did get some, oh, thank you for the like, I appreciate it, man. I did get some good suggestions. Somebody wants me to do Grimsby or Fleetwood. I wouldn't mind doing Fleetwood, it's a nice little stadium. But I think my first two projects are obviously Craven, Cottage and Fantom Park. Plus I still need to release Steve's competition thing. Stamford Bridge, Carrow Road and Emirates are all upcoming stadiums. Yeah, they're all stadiums I need to do. What's on the agenda today anyway, guys? What you got planned? I've got a question for you actually, Holder. If you're still around. Should I be doing it freeze or should I be doing it 2-3-2-3? Why the Holder? The name, like, why, what made you pick the name? Is there anything in particular? Long story. I got time if you got time to tell it. It's up to you, man. I think that looks better. Steep, but it's not too steep. With the... Oh, okay, fair enough. Yo, H, how you doing, bro? Your name was so random, Leafy. Yeah, I know how that is. Me and a couple of friends, we had the same idea. We all sort of grew up beating around the idea of, oh, let's make YouTube videos and whatnot, and I think there were only two of us that did it, and it was only me that carried on doing them. It's just how it is, I guess. Yo, good, that's good to hear, my dude. God, you're good. You doing much today? I'm very well, thank you. Right, everybody thinks, because obviously in my YouTube it's Enterprise, so obviously, you know, it's Enterprise, but in my Twitch, my gamer tag, everything else is always Fantom Ent. And a lot of people think the Ent stands for entertainment. Enterprise, it was a business idea that me and a friend had a few years ago, maybe 10 years ago or something. Back when we were in college, it was sort of a music-based thing. It never really took off, and you know, I kind of like the name Fantom. It kind of fell out with the idea of going into business. You know, it's one of them dreams that everyone has when they're young. We're like, oh yeah, we'll make loads of money out in a big business. Didn't really have a business plan, to be fair. But yeah, I really like the name Fantom, and I thought, you know, I'm going to stick with it. What are you guys working on now? Are you all got projects going? You mean the curved stems in like the ones on the side? Or behind the net, or do you mean the corners? On your Twitch? Hey. You know what, I find it really difficult to do stands like that. Like, the London Stadium, for example. I'm not looking forward to building that. I did, yeah, the sides. I did start the Etihad a while back. Never finished it, I couldn't seem to get the right shape. I don't really know how to find out how to make that shape, to be fair, on PS4 or Xbox. I had the same issue when I did Legony, you know, with like the weird shape to it. But fortunately, that's only small. It's only got like 7 or 8 rows, so just a bit of playing about and I managed to get it. But on a bigger scale, I don't know if I'll be able to do it. Hey, you got an EFL project as well. Nice. I'd love to see some progression photos if you want to share them in Discord, Leafy. What do you use for nets holder? You use glass, don't you? Was it glass paints that you use, or? It won't be glass paints, will it? Be glass blocks. It is glass you use, right? I'd have thought with PC, can't you get mods like web? Yeah, I was gonna say, couldn't you get mods to like change the colour of your web? You start my stream, listen to it while you build your project. Yeah, it's fair enough. I'm like that when I'm on Twitch. You know, if I'm if one of my team's streaming or something, I'll pop in, I'll watch for a little bit, but I'm usually busy doing other stuff. How do you get the coloured webs holder? Is it mods that you're using? Oh, I should really get PC. Bruh. I bet it will, it makes everything so much easier. I hate building in black wool as well. Black concrete's the worst, I think. I can't see it properly. I don't know if it's just my eyes. But you know, especially when you're building in black concrete, if I'm building roads like this, I struggle so much to see the edge of it. Or see if I've missed a block. Oh yeah, you're edited Lincoln Stadium, nice. Can't wait to see it. Oh, you make custom textures? Are you able to import them onto other platforms? By any chance? I really need to make my worlds downloadable as well. Architect keeps telling me how to do it and I keep forgetting. Yeah, it's not just my eyes then. I mean, black wool's a bit better. I can kind of see it. I can see it enough to like know what I'm doing. If I'm doing roads of black concrete, it's horrible. It's like when I'm building scoreboards and stuff, I have to do it in dark grey so I can't see the black concrete. I can't tell where the edge is. I can't tell if I missed a block if I do miss a block. It's awful. I had a lot of trouble doing it on Vicarage Road. There's big sections of just like pure black concrete on Vicarage Road, so when I was doing that I was like, I can't tell if I'm missing blocks or not. Fortunately I didn't, and I just double checked, triple checked, but yeah. Whoops. I think Bedrock is it's kind of glitchy. Hey, I can't wait to get these finished. Can't wait until I can bring Stamford Bridge out as well. How many people have actually built it? I don't think many people have, well, I don't know, I've seen a fair few versions of it, but I don't think anybody's built it like to an authenticity sort of design since PreFX did it a few years ago. That was a long time ago as well, wasn't it? It's like 2014, was it, or something? Like a long time ago. It's like when I did St James's Park. Another reason I enjoyed building that. Again, a few people had built it, but the pictures that people use are like really small, and the stands are square and blocky, and I wouldn't say it's rush. I'd just say that if you wanted it to look like really good, you need to put a lot more time into it, I guess. It's like what I was saying to you, Leafy. I don't think you should ever put a time limit on making stadiums. You should never look at something and think, I need to get this finished in this amount of time. Just let it come naturally. Just, it's done when it's done, dude. Take that a little bit longer, make it look that little bit better. It'll be worth it in the long run. Yo, Oliver, how you doing, bro? My pitch dimensions. Usually I do 147 in length to 101 in width. However, on this version, my own mistakes, I'm doing 147 in length to 107 in width. How you doing anyway, dude? I'll check it in a minute, Leafy. You use schedules for premieres, you do one every Sunday from next week. I was doing something like that. Are you copying me? The EFL project, releasing stadiums on Sundays. It's not a problem, I'm just, you know, I'm just wondering. Yeah, I did that for a while. I did a stadium every Sunday from the 1st of June till about mid-August. I did want to do it up until September, but eventually it gets too much work. I realised that I was building stadiums like Emirates, Carrow Road and Stamford Bridge, and I only had like a few days left to finish them, so I kind of stopped myself from doing the schedule thing. No, I didn't do premieres. Premieres are not something I did. But I did release stadiums every Sunday, and I do an EFL project. Just coincidence, I guess. Oh, whoops. I know I was just joking with you anyway, don't worry. I would do premieres if I had a decent laptop. What team do I support? I support Sheffield United. Yourself? You can find the rest of my builds and stuff on my channel. If you're interested. Okay. So I definitely have to use night vision when I'm building like Norwich. Hey, nice. I've started building Carrow Road. I've done all 4 stands, I just haven't put the corners in, or the roof or the outside yet. That'll hopefully be out around November-ish. Hey, fair enough, my dude. Go for it. Good luck with it. It's a cracking idea. Can't tell if it's yellow or cream. That sounds bad. A honey block? I don't even know what half these blocks are. What's a shroom light? A stripped warped hyphae. Okay. Anyway, I need slabs. Where are slabs? What slabs did I use last time? I'm gonna try that. How's that look? No. I don't like it. Oh, look at all these doors. You don't get this on the other version. You get chains. Nice. You don't get this on the other version. Oh, I'd be missing out. I'd really be missing out. Hey Luffy, welcome back. How you doing, bro? Or do I do it in... You know what, let's try this. There's diorite blocks, diorite, I don't know how to pronounce that. Where do I find these? That's smooth stone, okay. What's that look like? Yeah, I don't like it. You're here for like 20 minutes, not a problem, dude. How you doing? Where do I find diorite blocks? Is that even how you pronounce it? It's polished. I want polished. I want normal, don't I? Is that it there? Try polished. See if it looks any better. Your favourite block? I don't know what it is. I never heard of it. I might just use grey concrete then. I think I'm overthinking it too much. Just go with my classic. What's Blackstone? Oh, you can search them, can you? See, I'm such a noob. I've had Bedrock Edition on Xbox for about 3 years. Up until when I started Fantom Park, I never used it to build. I will take a look when I've done these stairs. I'm pretty sure I had a look at it accidentally the other day. I was scrolling through the crafting thing. Then take a proper look, just sort of scrolled over it. Hey, with Fantom Park, Stamford Bridge, Carrow Road, Emirates, Craven Cottage, that will take me up to about 28 stadiums. I think about 24 English stadiums, I think. Something like that. So yeah, I'll be good. Have around 30 by the end of the year. And to think, when I first built a stadium, when I first put a stadium out on YouTube, I should say, I only did it to see if people would like it. In my sort of friend group, my community and whatnot. You know, instead of Bramall Lane. Wondered if my fellow Sheffield United fans would like it. It's literally the only reason I released it. And they did. And so did one of the newspapers, so did the football club. And, you know, it got a lot of recognition pretty early on. You ever look at your channel and you think, oh, I'm making it. This is going really well. It slowed down after a bit, but you know, it was nice. I think the nicest gesture I've got since building stadiums is when Forest Green got in touch with me after I built their stadium. That was quite nice and unexpected. I didn't expect the actual like football team's social accounts to get in touch with me. I was like, oh wow, that's crazy. Yeah, I think a lot of people saw it on Facebook. Twitter. I don't really use Twitter. A friend of mine was he wasn't a publicist or promoter or anything like that, but he sort of like promote my stuff for me, like every now and then on his Twitter, and they got in touch with him and he redirected them to me. Like I say, it was unexpected. And it shows how much some teams appreciate it as well. Because I sent my Tottenham thing to a Tottenham social account, and they read it and just ignored it. I've got to work out where these things are now. These letters. Yeah, I think it's I think it's, I don't want to call them smaller clubs. I think it's the not as well known clubs that appreciate it more, I guess. I'm confused what I'm looking at. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean. Well, I didn't get in touch with Forest Green, they got in touch with me, like I say, but when I tried to get in touch with teams like Tottenham, I had no interest. I guess it's not everyone's taste, I guess, but I'd say that is about. I love the look of Forest Green's current stadium. It's really old. It's really small. It looks really nice. Ellsworth, where we play, but it looks like a nice place as well. Honestly, wouldn't mind going. How about right height, maybe? Maybe. Could do it one higher. Oops. No, I'll do it one more. Do it on there. Got to make sure this looks right. Let's see, chop one off. We're starting with the L because it's easiest. It's the easiest position. It's the easiest to build. Once we get the shape of one, then we can do the rest. Just line it up. Always build on top of a stand first when you're doing letters or designs or whatever. Just to be sure, it's better than taking it out, making it look wrong and then trying to fix it afterwards. If you can just make it look right first, see that's too high, the top of the L's too high. You can make it look right first. You don't face any problems later on. How to replace it. Might still be a little bit too high. That might be right, maybe. We'll leave it at that for now. I don't know why certain letters are closer to the stairs than others. Just the way it is, I guess. Hey, we peaked! You know, on a YouTube live stream, that's the first time I've got 9 viewers. Thanks guys, appreciate it. Thanks for being here. Yeah, they are. It's great, innit? Technically, it'll still count towards my EFL project. My EFL project isn't just English Football League, it's top 4 divisions in England. All my Premier League stadiums count. Technically, the Premier League's still in English Football League. You know. Hey, thank you, Leafy. That's why I count all my Premier League stadiums towards it. And I'm pretty sure at some point they'll probably end up being a Championship side again, anyway. Like, when I started making Bramall Lane, we were still League One. And when I released it, we were Championship. And then, the rest is history, as you know. Now we're Premier League. I mean, the Premier League's great and all, but honestly, Leafy, I miss a Championship. I wish we were back in the Championship. I prefer it. Yeah. It's one lower than VH. Depends where you stand on it. Don't matter, it's still be in Basham's back pocket anyway. I don't mind. I think it'd be great to see him, you know. It's something that you don't get to see every day, and something you probably never thought you'd get to see in your life, is seeing Lionel Messi play live. Be incredible. My best friend Billy's seen him play live twice, to be fair. He's been to Barcelona twice. Incredible experience. I wouldn't mind going myself, but I'm not great at travel. It's nothing to do with that. Nothing to do with that at all, Leafy. I think it's more competitive. Atmosphere's better. Crowd's more real. Biggest issue I have with the Premier League is I've sat in the same place for the past 8-9 years. Atmosphere's been great every season. This season, atmosphere's been alright, but it's only been alright when we're doing well. We're not doing well, everyone sits there complaining, and they all sit down as well. We sit at the back of a cup, and they all sit down. I've never seen them before. It's come out of woodwork. It annoys me a little bit. Hey Free Cat, how you doing? Especially away games. Away games are better in Championship. When we're in League 1 of the Championship, you get a proper atmosphere. If you were playing somewhere like Hartlepool on a Tuesday night, there used to be 200 fans there in a 1,000-seater stand. And they were 200 fans who wanted to be there. Now, if we played somewhere like Brighton on a Tuesday night, it'd be 2,000 fans. It'd be packed. And we'd all sit down, no atmosphere. I don't think it is the ugliest stadium in the Prem. I think, honestly, no offence to any Burnley fans in here, I think Turf Moor is the ugliest. I think it's got the worst colour design. I think it's pretty boring stadium. And it's always empty. You went to Preston Rotherham last season, nice. What, at the New York Stadium? And Man City this season, nice. Pardon me. And for a Premier League stadium, it's really bad attendance. And not being able to sell your allocation with Premier League is pretty poor, to be fair. In my opinion, it's a pretty poor thing. Bear with me. That is 5. It should be 5. There's also 5. I quite like the New York Stadium. I think the reason it looks tiny on the inside is because the stands are really steep. If you're building it in Minecraft, you do it one block, one block, one block. For example, this stand on Craven Cottage looks pretty big. But because it's really steep, that's why it looks really big. If it wasn't as steep, it wouldn't look as big. It's all about perspective. Anyway, no. It's not right, is it? Like that, maybe? Getting there. We're getting there. Bit by bit. Yay! Hey Dipsy, how you doing, man? No, that looks even worse. Yeah, no, we're changing our bike. But hey, like I said, Turf Moor, in my opinion, is worse than the Premier League. That's just my opinion. I know, just based on atmosphere, just the general look of the stadium, I'm not a big fan. That's my take. Alright, it's not the finished design for the U. We will sort this. I'll tell you, the letters I hate doing the most are W's. W's are the worst letter to do on Minecraft. It is horrible trying to do a W. Really is. Yee. I'll keep it. I think it's alright. Bear with me. Apologies, guys. Let's sort something out for my mother. So. Hey, Alex, how you doing, bro? Yeah, I saw when I came on, I saw you were on Minecraft. How are you, my dude? And I am very well, thank you. I don't know if I answered that already. I forget things. Hey, that looks better. Let's see. That's where it gets a little bit difficult there. You're the only other person I know to have built this, Luke. Did you do the expansion as well when you did it? Hey, let's go, bro. Sit and relax. Exactly, my dude. You know what? After stream, I'll come chat to you for a little bit if you like. I'd say it's about 2-ish. Have these big, I'm assuming they're executive boxes or something on the corners here. Yours was not poor, dude. Stop putting yourself down like that. It was not poor. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. So how many along is that? It's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So do 11 across there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 2 again here. Just making sure we have our measurements right. And if you're not happy with it, I guess that's the issue as a stadium builder. Or as just a Minecraft builder in general, I guess. I think a lot of people are pretty unhappy with the work. I know I'm usually pretty unhappy. But that's because... I spend too long looking at it. I'm a constant, I guess. I'm a person who has to see it all the time. So I sometimes bring stadiums out, sometimes people are like, oh, that's incredible. And I'm like, yeah, it's alright. I thought it was incredible for the first like week or two. And then after another few weeks of looking, you're just like, yeah, still doing this. A cottage stand, the old looking one, hey. Do you mean that's your wasteland, by the way, that I'm doing. So do you mean this one just here? And did you do the expansion? I'm going to be doing the expansion as well. You didn't get as far as the expansion. The only reason I'm doing the expansion is because because they're already building it, aren't they? So I might as well just build the expansion. It makes sense. I've considered doing Brentford's new stadium too. And maybe I will. I'm sure somebody else will build it. But it's not on my current agenda. Yeah, me too. Yeah, a little bit. As I was saying to Holder earlier, I'm not entirely sure what design I want to do for the outside of the expansion. Like the current design, I don't like it. And obviously the current design is the go-to because that's obviously what it'll look like. However, I don't like it. I think what I might do, because I really like the old design, is when I might do the first 3 stands and then leave that till last, and then when I do it, so it looks exactly the same inside, it just looks different outside. When I do the Riverside stand on the outside, I might make a save first, and I might do 2 different versions to it. I might do the old design and the new design. When I have the authenticity of the new design, the old design I can also put in, because I think it looks better, like to say. Hey, don't worry about it, Leafy. A lot of the time I don't put any detail like writing on the outside of my stadium. Only if necessary. Only do it where need be. I won't stress over it. Just put the sign up something and maybe just write a couple of like squiggly lines or something. That might suffice. Yeah, that's what I did when I did Real Betis. So I left the outside of the stand where it sits on its own till the end. Yo, Luke. I thought I had it on a single player. I'm not gonna lie, dude. But yeah, that's what no, it's fine. It's fine, dude. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'll just have to change the settings next time. You might as well have a look now you're here, if you like. I'll talk to you about it later, mate. Slabs and stones for what? Oh, for smaller right now, okay. Oh, you mean the writing's too small? I thought you meant the stadium's too small to get the writing on. Oh, my bad. Just got confused. Yeah. So it's about that high, give or take. And then maybe there onwards. No, I still got my clouds on. Oh, sugar, no, I haven't. Oops. Do you do your pictures bigger? Hey, yeah, that's what I keep saying to architects. So his stadiums are really, 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 really big. Keep telling them just down it, just make it smaller. You can get all your stadiums done in like half the time and still make them look authentic. Don't get me wrong. He goes into extreme detail and his stadiums are incredible. But you'd save yourself so much time if you just dialed it down a bit. I can't do them too big. For me, it's too much work. I'll be here all year. And my pitch dimensions pretty much the same as Holder's. A little bit bigger. Maybe like 6 bigger in length and width ish. Very similar side sound. But however, like I say, this pitch that I currently have on PlayStation is 6 bigger in width than my normal size. So yeah, it was a little bit bigger. And I normally do it. Yeah, I think mine got smaller, to be honest. The Bramall Lane one that I did was probably the biggest pitch I've done in a stadium that I've released. That was huge. It was like 197 by 125 or something like that, which is way too big compared to what I do now. Hey, thank you, my dude. I'd happily show you around them, but I don't know if this is a thing because I'm on PlayStation from Xbox. I'm signed into my Microsoft account, right, that I have on Xbox. I can't access any of my Xbox worlds on PlayStation. In addition, I can't get any of my Xbox skins on PlayStation. I don't know if that's like because it's on a different platform, but I'd assume it isn't because I'm signed into the same profile. I just don't understand why I can't look at my other worlds. Because then I could just transfer it all onto here and just do it all on PlayStation. Yeah, fair enough. I'd have just thought since you're on the same profile, you should be able to access the same worlds. Yeah, it does so. Oh well, it is what it is. That's interesting. So this one goes on both sides. Like so. And the other one's just go up on the right hand side. Yeah, it's a real shame, man. I'd love to give everyone a tour to Anfield. Yeah, sounds good, man. If you're still around in about 45 minutes, I'll be done around then. I can take a look then if you like. The only way I could really show you is I'd have to be on Xbox, and you'll just have to add me on my Microsoft account. I'll show you around there. It's the only way I could really show you. Yeah, sounds good, man. I'll come and check it out when I've done my stream. Yeah, you probably have. I don't know. As I say, I don't really use Bedrock on Xbox at all, except for when I'm recording, so I wouldn't know if you have. I might start using it a bit more often, maybe. But yeah, if you haven't, just add me. It's just TTV Fantom. Hey. Miss one. Hey. Six months. Oof. I know what that's like. Newcastle, technically speaking, Newcastle took me the longest to build. About a year and a bit, but also at the same time I didn't, right, that's not like a year's worth of work. I put maybe about 2 months into it, and then I took a break for about 10 months and took like another 2 months to finish it. So yeah, technically speaking, I started it about a year before I finished, but I did take a very long break. The biggest one that I built like consistently, the longest it took is San Siro is the longest one, like consistent building.
Took me about 4.5 months-ish. Just under 5 months, maybe. But it's totally worth it. Every stadium I've ever built is totally worth it, to be fair. Oops. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, it's fantastic, isn't it? I love the feeling. I love that feeling, my dude. Like, for me... Pardon me. For me, when I first started building stadiums, it was like doing the outside and the roof was like such a chore. It's like something I really didn't want to do. Obviously, I knew I had to. But it was one of them things that I just like... I enjoyed building all the inside, but the roof, I was just like, I don't want to do this. I sort of throw a tantrum to myself, why do I have to do this? You know, no, I think building the roof for me is the most entertaining part. Just seeing the roof come together and making sure it looks right is like, oh wow, I know this so well. Especially on the more complicated ones. You prefer the outside, yeah, fair enough. Preference, everybody's got their own preference, I guess. I don't think anything's quite as entertaining as building the inside of a stadium itself, in my opinion. But I do really enjoy building the roof. It's just one of those things, isn't it? I can't actually see the back of the stand properly. I have a better photo. Pardon me. Goodness. I don't think I do have a better photo, you know. You don't enjoy doing the seas? Eh, fair enough. Hey, it's probably because it looks more complete when you're doing the outside. When I say the back of a stand, I don't mean like the outside. I just mean like the back bit. Is it? I can't see where it cuts off. Because it's black seats and it's a dark background, it sort of merges together and I can't really see where it cuts off. I'm gonna leave it there for now, like, well, not the stream, I mean the stand. I'm gonna leave the stand there for now, because I can't actually see where it cuts off. I need white and black concrete. Whoops. Shame on you. No, yeah, I just can't see. I can't see where it cuts off. Not a problem, Leafy. trial this, see how this looks. Oh, I know what that's like. When I first got the game on PlayStation, and I was trying to load it up, it kept crashing on me and shutting itself off. And honestly, it was the most annoying thing I've ever had. It was really winding me up. Which is why, after I came to PlayStation, I didn't play for like 6 months on Minecraft on PlayStation because I couldn't get it to work. Oops. You know what? I think from, if I remember correctly, from Fulham, I think it has stairs going downwards anyway, down there, so you can actually take all of that bit out. Yeah, I wouldn't know. Like I say, when the update that started causing that problem is already a thing when I moved to PlayStation. Because I never really used Bedrock on Xbox before. I didn't know that was like a thing that was happening. Honestly, it frustrated me quite a lot at first. I just realised all I really wanted to do at the time was I wanted to stream like I'm doing now from PlayStation to YouTube. I realised sometimes you just have to be patient, don't you? It resolved itself for me eventually. Or, as far as I'm aware, it has anyway. I haven't had any issues with it since it came back. Although one annoying thing is it does randomly seem to sign me out every time I log in. I have to re-sign into my Microsoft account on my laptop to reconnect it with my PlayStation like every time I come on. Don't really know why. And to be honest, there's not really much point in me doing it. Me connecting with it, to be fair, because I can't get any worlds from Xbox on here. Vice versa, I can't get any PlayStation worlds on Xbox, so not really much point in me signing into it. Yeah, maybe. Ah, so it's not just me then. Yeah. Xbox is better, innit? Don't have these problems on Xbox. Hey, fair enough. Yeah, we're just taking digs at PlayStation. I don't mind either. I'm just taking digs. Minecraft's better on Xbox anyway. Like, again, in my opinion, Rocket League's also better on Xbox, but that's just because of the control. I think weirdly it's less laggy on PlayStation, but the control's much better for Xbox. Can't tell, is that white glass, maybe? Yeah, we do both have our ups and downs. That's totally correct. One thing I struggled with a lot when I first came to PlayStation, something we have in parties on Xbox called a chat overlay. So it's like an option you can enable if you don't know people in your party, and it comes up telling you who's speaking when they're speaking. So obviously that makes things a lot easier. Because I first moved to PlayStation specifically to play CTR, and I was moving to a professional team and whatnot, the people that I was working with, playing with, I didn't actually know them. I didn't know what their voices sounded like, so for me at first it was really hard to get used to it. when I was in a party with like 4 people, because I was trying to get used to everybody's voice individually to know who was talking to me or communicating with me at any time, any given time. That was really difficult for me to do at first. And I feel like if PlayStation just adapted what Xbox have done by putting a chat overlay on, that solves all of the problems. It's done then. Nobody has that issue again. Problem solved. You know, you can tell who's talking to you when they're talking to you. So yeah, for parties in specific, that's something I prefer on Xbox. When uploading videos, for example, if I record a video on PlayStation, as a pro that I can pick out for PlayStation and a con. So the pro for me would be that you can include your audio, which is great. You can't do that on Xbox. However, if I just want to share it with a friend on Xbox, I can just send it to them in a message. On PlayStation, I have to upload it to YouTube and then send it to them from YouTube, which is pretty crap, to be fair. It's kind of a downside to it. Like I say, both have their ups, both have their downs, pros and cons. Chat delay is sometimes a really big problem on Xbox. Don't really seem to have that issue with PlayStation. Certain games, like I say, CTR, better on PlayStation, 100%. Just because D-pad's quite a resourceful use on CTR. It's not positioned great on Xbox. And yeah, on Xbox, yeah, I prefer Rocket League. Pad's better. The analog stick's where I need it to be. For me personally, it's different for me personally, because I have a double jointed left thumb. So I can't actually reach the far side of my analog stick properly on PlayStation. And I'm quite reliant on it for Rocket League, which is why I do it on Xbox. Yeah, they do. They'll probably update it in the new gen. Hey Alex, how you doing, man? Happen to be for eSports, it's still a thing. Roster's just changed. It's got different people in it now, dude. It's specifically a Rocket League team now. And we have something like 14 members now. The highest ranked player we have is like 1900 MMR. Which is like really high for anyone that knows Rocket League. We're split into 2 sections on in our team now anyway, Alex. We're split into freestylers and competitive players. It's looking good this stand. Thing is, when we first tried to do the whole B3 thing, Alex, there's certain people who just didn't have chemistry. In the team in general, there's always a lot of tension, a bad atmosphere. Certain members didn't get along with each other, and it created a lot of tension for a lot of people. Made it a really pardon me. It made it a really hostile environment, and it wasn't good to work in for anybody. So we shut it down for a little bit and rebooted it a few months ago. Overall, the team, to be fair. Oh, how are you anyway, Alex? On a YouTube channel, most popular video, yeah. Filmed on your PS4A, yeah, I know, and a lot of popular stuff on the YouTube channel is from Billy. FIFA seems to be quite popular then. It just didn't work out, dude, that's all. Sometimes they don't. It's good to hear that you're well. I need to make sure this looks alright first. It should do. Yeah, it's fine. Hey. Nearly done with the lettering. Alas. Am I still live? Yeah, I'm still live. How you doing, Freak Out? So it's pre-built. The picture's already pre-built. You're fine, that's good to hear, man. I'm very well, thank you. The picture's the first thing I do. So I build a pitch, and then I save it, and then I copy the save for every stadium I make. And if the pitch is too small, I will make it a little bit bigger, and if it's too big, I'll make it a little bit smaller. Most of the time, it's perfect. And that's the lettering. Yeah, it saves me a lot of time from having to rebuild the pitch all the time. It's not so bad on this version. On the other version it takes me a while to build the pitch. Because you move quicker on this version, it's not that bad. It's still a time save. It's very easy once you know your dimensions. So my pictures are always the same. So I'll start by making a middle block on a sideline, and then I do 9 sections alternating between green wool and grass, and I do 8 blocks per section. It says 8 blocks of green wool, then there's 8 of grass, 8 of wool, 8 of grass, 8 of wool, 8 of grass, 8 to wool, 8 to grass, 8 to wool. And on the other side it just alternates the other way around. It's grass, wool, grass, wool, grass, wool, grass, wool, grass. That's how I determine my length. And then for my width, I would usually do from corner to edge of 18-yard box, I would do 25 blocks. However, on this, I've done 27. From 18-yard to 6-yard box is always the same, and that is 13 blocks. 13 blocks between. Look, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So it's 13 blocks in between. That doesn't include the edge of both boxes. It doesn't include the white lines. The white lines I use snow. Again, if I did 25 between corner flag and 18-yard box, it would be 25 between one side and the other side of a 6-yard box. However, because I did 27, it is 27 blocks. Again, from 6-yard box to 18-yard box, 13. From 18-yard box to corner, 27. And hey Leafy, how you doing, dude? So that's how I determine like the size of my pitch. And then I join it all up with lines. I find the middle section. Penalty spot obviously always in line with the middle of the pitch. I use a white concrete block so I know where the middle is. And then I go 16 blocks out to get this one. And then I do 3 on either side, making it a row 7. 3, 2, 2. Then 3 ones. And 2, 2, 3. 7 again. And then I repeat that process all the way around to make the centre circle. For the 18-yard box, I do literally 18 blocks. So it's 18 blocks out. And I join that up with the other corner in a box. For the 6-yard box, it's exactly the same. It's actually, it's not 18, it's 19. It's 19 blocks if you're doing it from edge to corner. So there's 18 blocks in between in the area. Like here, there'd be 6 blocks here. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 7 from edge to corner. Again, join that up. Penalty spot obviously in the middle. For my D, I'd go from this corner and I'd line it up to here, and when I'd line it up to there, and it's always the second part of the 2. So he goes 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 9, I believe that is. Or it might be 11. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's 13. Like I say, if I did 25 from corner to 18-yard box, it would be 13. It would be 11. Sorry, not 13. Yeah. I will eventually. I'll do a tutorial explaining what I mean. That was just a brief showing of how I do it. I'll do a tutorial eventually to show you how I do them. That's crazy, man. That's way too big, Luke. Yeah, freak out. I'll do a tutorial later this week. I'll show you how I make my pictures. Not right now, but yeah, I'll do a proper tutorial on it to show you how I build a pitch. We're nearly done with this. Let's see if that comes up to... Reminds me of Bramall Lane a bit, this. Comes up to about there. I'm gonna call it. Do it up to there for now. Is there any more in there? I don't think there is. What do you say, Luke? Yeah, definitely, man. Come and have a look around it. Yeah, I'm sure I will, Luke. I'll take a look around it soon. About 10 minutes, dude. Just give me a few minutes. Let me see if I can find a proper photo of the back of that stand so I can see where it cuts off. Like that, I found one immediately. That's good, isn't it? Found one straight away. Right. Thank you. Oh, come on. What you playing at? There we go. Yeah, no, I mean, I'll be done with the stream in like 10 minutes, so I can just come and check it out then. Right, so it cuts off about 1, 2, 3, 4. About there, yeah, but it's just one more section, so I need wool. That it, that wool. Yeah. So just do 2 more rows. Oops. Like this. You see exactly what I'm doing in a minute. Yeah, Freak out, like you say, later this week I will do I'll do you a tutorial for the pitch, and at some point soon I will also do a tutorial for corners, and I will also do a tutorial for different kinds of stands and stuff. Like from my design of different kinds of stands. I know, like for example, the Holder's done his kinds of stands and stuff. I know he likes to like do one block, leave a block, do another block, leave a block, so on. It looks really cool, but it's not my design. It's not my go-to. Right, so the last thing we're gonna do I'm gonna pull this along. Hey Architect, how you doing, my dude? I hope you're well. Oh, I need black concrete again. Oh yeah, where's this black stone? Is it one of these? Yeah. Polished black stone. Chisel black stone. Smooth black stone, block of coal. Alright, what's black stone look like? Oh yeah, I can search it, can't I?
black. Black, where's black stone? I want to check out what this looks like. That's black stone. Oh, it's alright, you know. Oh, it's nice. Yeah, I'm very good, thank you, dude. Yeah, it's alright. Whoops. Oh, please. There's something I don't enjoy about Bedrock. How sometimes it just randomly stops building. Do it. Another 2 rows. How have you been, Architect? Long time no speak, buddy. Getting used to using potions on Bedrock. Haha. Oops. How cute is she? I've never seen this character before. What's her name? See, I use the 11th Doctor from the Doctor Who pack on Xbox. Oh yeah, you finished your Hillsborough now, haven't you? Hey, I'm looking forward to it, bud. She's called Alex. Oh, okay, man. Yeah, I think that'll do for today then. Tomorrow we will be back with the 6th episode of Fantom Park. On Wednesday we will do the 2nd episode of this, and the 7th episode of Fantom Park on Thursday, and the 3rd episode of this on Friday. So we're going to be alternating Monday to Friday, 4 PM to 6 PM every day, and we're going to be alternating between Craven Cottage 3 days a week. That'll be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Fantom Park 2 days a week on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So, thank you everybody for coming. Always appreciated. And I will catch you all tomorrow, I guess. Have a great day and see you later. Take care. Yeah, looking forward to it, Architect. Luke, I will come and check out your world in about 5 minutes. Just gonna get a drink and get myself sorted. See you later, guys. Take care. Good night. Thank you.